Hello everyone. Today's video is about the steps in conducting a debate. Plus, there's a bonus lesson on how to structure your debate notes. Before anything else though, let's define debate. According to Cambridge Dictionary, debate is a competition in which teams of people, often students, discuss a subject, and the team that is judged to make the best arguments wins. The Oxford Dictionary defines it as a formal discussion of an issue at a public meeting or in a government. In a debate, two or more speakers express opposing views, and then there's often a vote on the issue. As mentioned, there's often two sides, the proposition or the affirmative, which is also known as government. The debaters of this team speak in support of the resolution. Their goal is to persuade others that the topic is true. The other team is called the negative or the opposition. Debaters on this side speak to oppose the resolution. Their goal is to persuade others that the topic is not true. In a classroom debate, seats may be arranged in this manner. The two debating teams in front of the judges form a V shape, and the audience sit right behind the judges. Now, let's get to know the speakers of each debating team and how they are seated. For example, if you're a judge in this debate, the government will be on your left and the opposition will be on your right. The first speakers of each team, the Prime Minister from the affirmative and the leader of the opposition from the negative, sit in the innermost row. Then the second speakers. These are Deputy Prime Minister and Deputy Leader of the opposition, sit right next to the first speakers of each team. Finally, the third speaker of each team sits on the outer row, next to the second speaker. Now, let me walk you through the steps in conducting a debate. Step 1. The Prime Minister of the proposition team speaks and presents their arguments in support of the resolution. Step 2. The leader of the opposition will speak and present their arguments opposing the resolution. Step 3. The Deputy Prime Minister of the government presents further arguments in support of the resolution, presents her rebuttal by identifying areas of conflict, and answers questions that may have been raised by the opposition speaker. Step 4. The deputy leader of the opposing team presents further arguments against the resolution, presents rebuttal by identifying further areas of conflict, and answers questions that may have been raised by the previous affirmative speakers. Step 5. The government whip of the government team presents further arguments in support of the resolution, presents her rebuttal by identifying areas of conflict, and answers questions that may have been raised by the opposition speakers. Step 6. The opposition whip of the opposing team presents further arguments against the resolution, presents rebuttal by identifying further areas of conflict, and answer questions that may have been raised by the previous affirmative speakers. Step 7. A 5-minute recess is given for each team to convene, gather their facts, reassess their stand, and summarize their case. Step 8. The Prime Minister of the affirmative will present their team's summary. Step 9. The leader of the opposition of the opposing team will present their team's summary. Hey, I have a bonus lesson for you. Here's a short and easy way to structure your debate notes. First, you may write your introduction, then statement of fact. Next is confirmation or proof, followed by rebuttal, and finally, conclusion. For example, the resolution is, money is evil. For your introduction, you may want to use quotes, sayings, or short stories related to the topic. For statement of fact, you may state an argument that is consistent with reality, an argument that is verifiable, that is something which can be proven to be objectively true. Then you'll proceed with confirmation. Here you may state evidences and examples based on experiences, observations, scientific facts, and researches as proof of your claim. After which, you proceed with rebuttal. Here you may mention claim or claims made by the other team that you find problematic or you disagree on, and then immediately proceed to give a concisely structured explanation as to why you disagree or why you think the other team is wrong. Here it is important and crucial to present evidences, use quotes from articles, or cite research results or study results to back up your claim. Finally, your conclusion, where you outline a short summary of the points that you've just mentioned. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope the notes I've given you here will help you succeed in your debate competition. Thank you.